Alright, I haven't done a fucking video in a while. Haven't played a lot of Legacy, actually, recently. A few practice games here and there, so I'm probably a little rusty, but whatever. I'm giving a Grixis list a try. I've said in the past that I think the Green Splash version is better, because I like to have Decay, so I'm not totally cold to Miracles, with Counterbalance. But I've decided I think that the Grixis version just feels better against a larger swath of the format, because you get your 2 islands, and you don't have to waste a sideboard slot on Tropical Island. So we're going to give the Grixis one a try and hope to dodge Counterbalance, I guess. I do have a plan against Miracles if it comes to it, so we can talk about that if it happens. But it involves sideboarding and empty the warrens. Also going to give a Braid a try. It seems pretty good. I mean, hitting artifacts or creatures. It's nice because the Dragon Stompy decks often, I mean, obviously they have Chalice and shit, but they also have Magus of the Moon, and a lot of them have been playing either Eidolon the Great Revel or Scab Clan Berserker to shore up their combo matchups, which is fucking rude as hell. So a Braid helps there. It's also good against Death and Taxes because you can bump off a creature, but you can also destroy a Batterskull or a Vial if that's necessary. Other than that, the list is pretty normal. I really wish I had Tarns. I want to be playing 3 Tarns, 1 Mire in this list instead of 2 Misty, 2 Mire, but it's probably not going to be that big a deal. So, let's get down to business. I believe I have enough play points for a league. I also have event tickets enough for a league. But yeah, so these 120 play points, I took my last 20 play points and I ground my way through the 2-person queues until I had 120 play points. And now we're going to go blow it on a league. Hopefully I'm not too out of practice. If I eat shit really fast, I might be able to play a second league. But I probably only have time for one. Alright, as you can see, in my last league, not that long ago, well actually it was kind of long ago, I think. I don't remember when I was last in. But anyway, yeah, this was ages ago. I ate shit in that one. So let's hope I do a little better this time. Oh, I gotta click this play league match button, don't I? Okay. Oh, this doesn't take too long. I don't like waiting. I'm not a patient man. Oh, here we go. I wasn't paying attention. Fucking around on my phone. Let's get into it. I don't recognize this person's name, which is good. Huh. This hand is probably keepable, especially on the draw. It's got a lot of the things I want to see. It's kind of awkward that all of these cantrips are brainstorms and I don't have a fetch, but I'm probably just going to keep it. Especially if they're mulling to 6. It's hard to give this up when it's got, you know, like, most of what I'm looking for in a hand. So. But of course they're going to start with freaking discard. Okay. So Swamp into Thoughtseize is indicative of, it could be Reanimator, or it could be a deck like Dead Gael or Pox. So I'm probably just going to probe. Oh, they took the LED. Very interesting. Okay, I got to probe on turn 1, I think, just to see what the fuck is going on. Alright, it's this deck. So they don't have a reanimation spell yet. They do have a duress, have entomb. What do they do? They put a card on top. So they very well could have the reanimation spell. Let's see what I draw with probe. Well, actually, if they have that, they won't be able to do it next turn anyway. So let's see what I draw for probe. Therapy. I want to therapy the entomb, but I also don't want to lose my Doomsday. I think I want to just play out the sea, because they don't have another swamp for their Lake of the Dead, so they can't actually use like Lake Entomb reanimate this turn. So I'd rather just hold up Brainstorm. So they go in for the duress, which is expected. So I'm just going to Brainstorm here. I'll put that back. Alright. I guess I'll put back Valk, Doomsday. I took my therapy. Now, next turn they can cast Grave Titan, which is annoying. A bit annoying. I guess I should be brainstorming here. I guess that extra swamp was their draw for the turn, wasn't it? Let's see. I guess I need to put back that. Probably that. And then ponder here. So I'm going to try and find, I'm looking for a Lotus Petal or a Dark Ritual. It would let me go off next turn. Because if their best play next turn is to cast the Grave Titan, that's not good enough. Or won't be good enough to beat me going off. Probe is good too. Probe's good enough. Oh, I didn't want to put that on top because I didn't want to lose a discard. But I guess I'm going to lose a card to discard. It's going to be the Doomsday anyway. So let's see what they got. I'm pretty sure they don't have a reanimation spell. I could be misremembering their hand. I probably should have written it down when I probed them. But we'll find out. I mean, if they entomb here and then just top deck a reanimation spell, that's that also sucks. But so they got the Iona, which of course is what they want. See if they have a reanimation spell. Of course they do. Oh nope, maybe not. Just making the Grave Titan. All right, dead. Looks like we got him. Right, this is good enough. I'll go to 8. Yeah, okay. It's close, but it's good enough. Unless they're running something rude in the main deck, like Surgical or, you know, I don't know. There's lots of things they could be running in the main deck that they are extremely unlikely to run in the main deck that would, in fact, kill me. Even, like, I think Spinning Darkness would kill me. And that would be very rude. But it's unlikely that they have anything. A Hymn, which they could have cast, but they didn't. Very good. Glad to see they didn't. Because, like, Hymn that turn, and then... make blue. Hymn and then... friggin... Grave Titan follow-up probably would have killed me. But instead they just jammed Grave Titan. Now they're dead. I probably should have played out my LED, since I was likely going for a pass a turn pile, or not pass turn pile, Lab Maniac pile anyway. That would have been the safer play. Let's see, what do I want? I definitely want these two. Maybe Chain, since Iona seems like where they're going. Therapy seems just average here. Since they have discard, and against a lot of reanimator decks, like, you can't, it's hard to guess what reanimation spell they're going to use. Plus you can't therapy their combo, like their creatures, because then they can just, like, you could therapy Grave Titan to prevent them from casting it, but if they just peel a reanimation spell, they get it anyway. So therapy just seems okay. Maybe I'm supposed to cut all of them, or at least one more and bring in Chain. Let's try that. I'll leave the one therapy just in case. I definitely want Lab Maniac in the baubles because they, with heavy discard, that's, you know, useful to me. They're probably bringing in like Surgical or something, so you don't want to cut too much discard. But really, they just want to fucking jam. This is a really great hand. It's got a turn 1 disruption, and it's liable to win on turn 2 if I have a good draw. There's a lot of draws that would let me win on turn 2. And Mola 5, that's a good sign. Let's see what it's got. Probably going to start off with discard, unfortunately. Alright, my hand's still solid. Naturally, it takes Doomsday. I still have my discard. I do wonder if it's right to use it right away. I probably should. I don't know how. Like, I don't want to just die by not using it, but it's possible that they have nothing, in which case it'll feel a little bad to use it, but I'm going to use it. But I don't want to, like, okay, that was pretty good. So I guess I want to take, So here's what I'm thinking. They have a way to get something in the graveyard regardless. Like, they can get their Grave Titan in the graveyard with Brutality, or they can get anything in the graveyard with Entomb. So no matter what I take, if they top deck a reanimation spell, I could be in trouble. I'm kind of inclined to take Brutality. Although on the other hand, they need to top deck another land to do anything with it. And I can play out my Petal and hold up Brainstorm, so I should be taking the Entomb. Take the Entomb, cast Petal, and we'll pass. So having that Brainstorm up will at least let me protect my Ritual from Brutality if they peel the second land. And I drew a Thoughtseize, so I guess I Brainstorm here. This is kind of shitty, but I guess I want to protect those two, and I'll let them have the Ponder. Actually, you know what? It probably makes more sense to let them take the Ritual with the speed at which this game seems to be panning out. And I'll hold my cantrips. Oh, they thought to use themselves? Okay. Guess they really want that dude in the graveyard and can't wait. I should have paid attention. I should have paid attention. Whatever. That was my bad. Definitely my bad. I'm just going to try and get something going here right now. Grab Badlands. Yep, now I'm a little tilted. Huh. This is pretty good. Let's do this. Because Brutality can't take the Fairmacabre, and I got plenty of land, so I'm not really interested in even having that Ritual anymore. Like I don't need the Ritual. Well, Unmask can take the Fairmacabre, but that's fine. I'm just going to shoot it off right now. Take the Grave Titan. The other one probably doesn't matter much. And they can take my Dark Ritual. Alright. I'm better suited to win the top deck war. I'll just pass, I think. Alright, I may not be better suited to win the top deck war. If they top deck, well, they need like Entomb, I guess Entomb Reanimate would get them there. Faster than maybe I could, but so that was their top deck. Okay, I'm gonna crack this. Go get. What do I get here? I don't want to get the Underground Sea. I don't think. I probably can just get like Bulk or something. I think I want that. Well, I'll grab a basic island. Preordain, okay. So I'll Brainstorm first. LED, Dark Ritual. I like the LED, but not the Ritual so much. Ritual doesn't matter so much here. I'll play out my LED. I'll crack this. Grab the Underground Sea. And I'll Preordain. Okay, now we're talking. Put on the bottom. Put on the top. So unless they rip a Ritual or something, or not a Ritual, Surgical, I should win next turn. I'm trying to think what possible outs they could have. I mean, I guess removal for the Lab Maniac. Instant speed removal for the Lab Maniac could win them the game, but I find it unlikely that they have that. How much land do I have? I don't know if they have any way to destroy my lands. I should have plenty of life. guess I can try and play around stuff. I'll play around stuff that I can afford to play around, I think. Should be fine. Make that for my pile. Hopefully they can't do too much to me. Down there. So bobble on the bottom. And then like that, and we'll just pass the turn. And I should win. There's not a lot that they can have that will screw me up. Surgical, of course, is one. Looks like they're holding on to their card. It could just be that it doesn't matter. Alright, so surgical won't do anything anymore. So it can't have been surgical. I'll get to see what it was off of this probe. Play out my LED. Probe them. Pay the life. Glad I played around. Glad I'm gonna fucking play around this. Removal. Jesus Christ. So now they're gonna need a second piece of removal that they can actually play to be this. I don't think there's any way at this point for them to beat me unless I'm bad. They need a free removal spell. Yep, you're thinking real hard here, pal. But unless you've got a free removal spell, you need fucking Spinning Darkness or Slaughter Pact or something. Maybe they drew Surgical and they were hoping. Okay. Alright. That felt good. Good way to start things. Maybe everybody's playing in the SCG whatever GP and nobody's around to play Legacy with me. So sad. Lost another die roll. Well, that's trash. I can't keep that. It's sort of tempting to keep it because I'm on the draw. I'll have 3 draws to try and find a land. But if I don't find a land, this hand is fucking trash. And since I'm on the draw anyway, I can just mull and get a better 6-card hand. That'll draw me up to a 7-card hand, so it should be fine to mull. And that hand is just not great. But I don't want to go down to 5. I'm going to keep it. It's got lands. It's got mana. Oh, looks a lot better now. So that can make some goblins on turn 2, although not a lot of goblins. I'll make 10 goblins on turn 2, which should be enough against like Delver, but maybe not against some other decks. So we'll see what's going on. Starting things off with a Wasteland and a Voltaic Key. Alright, 10 goblins is probably enough against this deck. Especially since I can flash back a Therapy if I need to. So, unless they have like a Chalice or something next turn, I'm just going to start with Delta, I think, and pass. Yeah. Because I don't want to get Wastelanded. That would suck the nuts, the big nuts. Well, now they have a tomb, but nothing to show for it. Good, good. Alright, I'm going to crack this and get a swamp. Ponder. I don't want to ponder right now. I guess I'm just going to I'll go Ritual, Therapy. I'll name All is Dust. Seems to be the thing to name here. All is Dust. Lodestone Golem, 2 Wormcoil Engines. So we are definitely flashing back Therapy on Wormcoil Engine. I'm just going to write that down so I don't fucking forget. But no All is Dust, so that's good. Crack this. Get my red mana source up. They're probably just going to waste here, but... So, hopefully this will be enough. Make some red mana off this. I'll need to think, actually. Yeah, I gotta Therapy the Worm Coils, because even if they don't come down next turn, like at any point, if they draw, there's a lot of things they could draw that would let them cast them next turn, like Ancient, or maybe they have a hard time casting it next turn, but I still think I'm just gonna do it. I think it's right to just do it. Should be able to race the if they top deck like All is Dust or something, or Ugin, you know, I'm a little fucked, but I'm trying to think, what could they cast? So next turn, what do they have? They have another Wasteland, which I don't care about, because they're probably not casting any more spells. They have Vasula, which will come in tapped. So unless they drew a Candelabra. So if they drew a Candelabra, they could definitely... I think that might be the only thing that actually lets them cast Worm Coils next turn. But there's no point. I'm just Therapying now. Wormcoil Engine. So get them worm. Okay, that's good. And now I just have to hope I get 3 more turns to attack with. So, yep, down comes Lodestone, presumably. Yep. But I don't really care about that right now, because I'll do 8, and then 7, and then 6, which is still plenty to win with. I guess I'll just play out my land here. Go to combat. Yeah, blocky block. So I really just need, like, another Wormcoil Engine would obviously suck. Any sort of board wipe would suck. At least they won't be attacking with Lodestone. Huh. Vesuva copying Bulk? That's a little odd. Playing Lightning Greaves, okay. What's that for, I wonder? Maybe it's just what they drew. They still have... No, I don't know what the last card in their hand is, I guess. I can delete that. Alright, I can't cast Act on Impulse, so I'll just attack. And they go down to 2. Or 3, I guess, so they can use their Ancient Tomb. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping they wouldn't be able to use the Ancient Tomb. They have a second Ancient Tomb, they can't use it. Actually, that might be why they copied Vesuva. They copied Bulk with Vesuva, because they can't use the second Ancient Tomb anyway. Fingers crossed. See if it gets there. I won! Woo! They do have a lot of outs there. Like in that situation that could win. Alright, so there's a ton of shit. All the therapies are coming out. There's a lot of shit that wants out, or that I want to bring in this matchup. So I can definitely cut 1 bauble. I like to cut 1 bauble because having 1 can help you play, like, make past turn piles through Sphere of Resistance, making your whole pile cost less mana because you don't need a spell to draw in, whatever. But they're also really bad top decks, so like if you're locked under a Chalice, it's no better than like a Preordain. Probably worse than a Preordain, because Preordain's better if you can bounce or remove the Chalice. If you are under like a Trinosphere or something, or a sphere, normal sphere, normal cantrip is just a better draw. So I definitely want these guys, and I think I want the Abrades. This is a matchup where I kind of want to bring in, like I can cut 1 Burning Wish for an empty in the main, but they do have a lot of outs to Goblins, and they're probably going to be bringing in even more outs to Goblins since I did that. But the matchup is against like true stacks like this, with like Lodestone Golems and stuff, is bad enough that I think I want the 1 empty main. So the other real question is, well, actually, I'm going to cut a Duress for a Thoughtseize, because I think Thoughtseize is just better than Duress. Duress is better than Therapy because they have too many prison pieces, so you can't, like, unless you have Probe, you can't really guess what they have. Thoughtseize is better than Duress because it can hit Lodestone Golem. The real question here is, do I bring in the Consign? I think I have enough other hate that I don't want it. I have 5 pieces. I could cut a Preordain and bring it in. Maybe that's correct. You know what? On the draw, it probably is correct. Because I'm more likely to get locked out early. So I need more bounce pieces because I need to be more likely to naturally draw into them. Because I won't have cantrips. Like if they have Chalice, I won't have access to cantrips to draw into them. Okay, this hand's kind of fucking garbage. It's basically a mull of 5. Because it has Lab Maniac and Act on Impulse. It's susceptible to Wasteland. It does have cantrips and business. but it's susceptible to Wasteland. So I'm going to mull it because I'm on the draw. So we'll mull. Well, that's a little better. Has an Abrade. I probably want to keep the Abrade on top. On the other hand, if I put it on the bottom and I draw a Ritual, it's potential for a turn 1 kill, but if they have a Chalice or a Sphere on turn 1, it's not a turn 1 kill regardless, and then I won't have anything to do about it. So I'm probably just going to... Probably putting the Abrade on top is correct. Moral of the story. Alright, so Glimmerpost is not a strong start for them, so that's good. I'm going to Thoughtseize on turn 1, I think. I want to say that I swamp Thoughtseize here, because I don't want to open myself up to Wasteland, and if I draw a Dark Ritual, I just win. So we'll do Swamp. It does make it, like, if I'm going to save the Ponder anyway for cantrips, like to cantrip into a pile. So I don't think it matters that my land can't cast the cantrip right now. If I drew a second cantrip, I'll wish it did, but I don't want to open myself up to Wasteland if I don't have to. Okay. What the fuck is an Orbs of Warding? You have Hexproof. Okay, I don't care about that. It does turn off Goblins. Costs a lot, but it turns off Goblins and Tendrils, but I don't care about that. They aren't casting Lodestone Golem anytime soon, so the Thorn is the card to take. I guess I'll play out my Lotus Petal, just in case. So Dark Ritual wins the game. I don't think any other cards outright win the game. Did they just peel another thing? Chalice on 1. Okay. So I can beat a Chalice on 1 because I have the Abrade. It sucks that it slows me down so much. But actually, I think I want to just... So if they draw an Ancient Tomb, they win here. Yeah, I should just pass. I'll Abrade on my next turn. I don't know. It's kind of tempting to just play Doomsday here. Doomsday LED. Yeah, so if I play Doomsday LED and I make, like, Volk, yeah, okay, watch this. Yeah, so play Doomsday. Now, of course, this dies if they play, if they draw an Ancient Tomb or something, or another Prison Piece. Ancient Tomb would let them cast Lodestone Golem, but the Cavern in their hand would not let them cast Lodestone Golem, so... So I will make Volk, Act, Labman, LED Pro. This also eats Fat Dick to Wasteland. But that's okay, we'll just live with it. The game gets worse the longer you wait in this kind of matchup. So if I have the opportunity, I'm of the opinion that I should just be going for it. So these dudes on the bottom. And I'll cast my LED. And then I'll pass. And I will just hope that they don't rip a Soul Land. Fingers crossed. Well, no Soul Land, so that's a good sign. Just don't play anything. That's it. That's it. Suck my fat dick. I suppose they could have like a fucking warping whale or something. Like, there's still ways it can go wrong, but I'm pretty Pretty sure. Chances are good. Did he use that fucking blue mana? Chances are high that I just went here. Draw that. Act on impulse. The fact that they aren't doing anything, like that's the spot to use a warping wheel if they had it. So see what they got. Nothing. Got him. Alright. 2 in a row. Feeling good. I think I like a braid. I think if you're playing Grixis, a braid's a good slot. It's just versatile. It does kind of suck that it's in a color you don't have a basic for. It's like a splash color. But whatever. On the fucking draw again. What is this shit? He's asking me my record. 2-0. It's tempting. This is a pretty good hand. I'll keep this. Looks like they're on the fucking Delver. Mother fucking Delver. Fuckers. Alright, let's see. What's the play here? Not interested in duressing right away. I think I want to just play the sea and ponder. I have a second land, so if they have a wasteland, it's not death sentence. Excuse me. And if they don't have wasteland, then I'll be in a good spot. So I'll just underground sea ponder here. There's a Doomsday. So I'm probably not just going to jam it because I'm going to want to be able to play around days. I'm going to or keep up, like have the duress up. It might, depending on what I see this turn, it might behoove me to they might just be on straight bug. I wonder if this is just a straight bug list. Getting a second color. I really hope they're not playing Leovold right now. Shardless. Okay. Maybe this is a Lurin? They hit it at K, which is no good to them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I have a lot less to worry about. I guess I'm just going to play the Swamp and pass. If they're playing Shardless, they're very unlikely to be playing Daze, but they're almost certainly playing Forcible. So if I can duress next turn and go off on the same turn, I should be in good shape. So as long as they don't have a him or a Leovold, I think if they had Leovold, they would have played it, and if they had him, I wouldn't be surprised if they played it. So I'm feeling like they don't have either of those things. So I'm just going to pass. Maybe it was better to have played the fetch so I could crack it and shuffle away the land rather than play the basic swamp. Plus the basic swamp kind of gives away that I'm on Storm. So yeah, that probably was a misplay. But hopefully it's just low percentage points and it won't matter too much. No whammy, no whammy. I don't want to get fucking hemmed right now. I will be displeased. Prepping my brainstorm. Here it comes. That's the him. That's the card I didn't want to see. Huh. Alright, so I'm in good shape, to be honest. I'm going to put the brainstorm down, and I'm going to put the Doomsday, or maybe the Ritual. I think I want to put the Doomsday back. And then I'll just cross my fingers, and if they hit my 2 lands or something, or Burning Wish in a land, what do they get? Oh man, they got the Ritual. That sucks. Well, it's not so bad. I just get slowed down a little bit. So now I'm probably looking at Duress this turn. What did I put back? I don't even remember now. Doomsday. What the fuck did I put back after Doomsday? I don't fucking remember. Oh, that's so stupid. Well, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna Duress right now. 2 recruiters. Okay, so it's a Lurin. That's fine. I'm not that worried about that. I'll play out a Bauble and I'll pass. Oh, was it another land? I don't remember. As long as they don't draw anything good, I should be in good shape here. They're thinking. They played the Verdant they had. Alright, I'm probably just going for it next turn. I suppose it's possible that they drew Force of Will here and are holding up 5 lands. Oh, they're making mana now, so that's not the case. So what's coming down? It's a Cavern Harpy. Okay. Oh, I guess they can bounce Cavern Harpy and replay Shardless now? That's spicy. Fingers crossed it just hits something else that's not much use. They do have a lot of hits that are blanks right now. But it's a fucking ham! God fucking damn it! Oh, they left me with a Doomsday. Alright, I'm fucking cracking this. I'm gonna get my other Underground Sea. And I'm just gonna cross my fingers. Lion's Eye Diamond or Probe wins the game. And it's Badlands. Alright, let me think. Playing the Badlands for sure. They can do 6 to me next turn. Can do 6 to me next turn. I'll be at 7. They could do the same trick. They have a land still, so they could do the same trick and him me. I mean, not him me, but like Shardless, like pay life, bounce Harpy, Shardless. I don't think I'm winning by not casting Doomsday here. So, and I can build a pile that doesn't require me to spend 6 mana. Or it doesn't require me to spend any life, is what I meant to say. It won't beat removal on the Labman. But that's okay. LED Labman, I want another bauble, another LED. Did I click the other LED? LED. Okay. So this pile is LED Act, LED Labman bauble. Oh, Labman bauble, LED Act, LED, and I'll pass. So this is relatively immune to therapy on, or not therapy, decay on the bauble. I know that their hand is just Imperial Recruiters at this point. Obviously, it's weak if they talk that counter magic. It's immune to discard. I can't think of anything that they could recruit for that would get there, but they're just going to go for damage first, and then do something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, they're coming in with Deathray Shaman. That's interesting. So that means that they don't have decay. Or they don't have, okay. Oh, they drew the Misty. That was their only draw for the turn. Right? What can they recruit for? I really don't. They might have a silver bullet that wins the game here. Wait, what just happened? Oh, they bounced the Cavern Harpy? Okay. Replay the Cavern Harpy. Bounce that guy. Replay him. Replay Shardless Agent. Okay. There's not a lot of hits that do it here. I guess Force of Will, and since they can pay 1 life to bounce the Harpy. So if they find Force off their Ponder, I'm screwed. They didn't shuffle. They might force this Lion's Eye Diamond if they have a force. Oh, it's coming back. Force the Lion's Eye Diamond. Go on. Force the fucking Lion's Eye Diamond. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. Do it, you son of a bitch. Yes, motherfucker. Fucking done. Motherfucking dead. You fucking blew it. You did. It's great when your opponent fucks up. Always great. Alright. Let's see. So against this deck, I really only want the Thoughtseize. For sure want the Thoughtseize. Maybe a Braid. They probably are playing Leovold. A Braid kills combo pieces that come down early, but the Recruiter version isn't as susceptible to removal when they have Alluring. They have the Hymns. Maybe bring in like one Sneaky Abrade. I can probably cut a Petal because I'm not really looking to empty the Warrens against them. I don't want to cut too many Petals because Fast Doomsday is always nice. I'll probably cut a Preordain. Maybe 2 Petals is a better cut than Petal and Preordain. I think it probably is. I'll cut a second Petal. Okay. Huh. This hand's alright. It's a little sluggish. They didn't show any signs of having Wasteland, though. I probably want to keep it. I'll probably just keep. This has the makings of, like, disruptive opener. Like, disruptive first few turns, and then try to go off. Your Badlands. Do I just play out the Bauble? I don't want to be totally cold to him. Maybe I probe here, since I have a lot of other cantrips. I have other cantrips to draw into piles, so probe here. So they got Needle. Needle on Bauble isn't a death sentence here. I don't actually care about it that much. I probably would take the Brainstorm. I could Therapy Brainstorm right now. Alright, let's just write this down. DRS, Brainstorm, Force Will, Needle, and Bayou. Okay, let's see what I draw. An LED. I think I want to Therapy the Brainstorm. So I'm probably next turn going to see second Deathrite and the Needle come down. So I took the Brainstorm. When they play the second, or they play the Needle, yeah, they can't hold up Deathrite Shaman, so I don't care that much about. Alright, let's see. I drew Doomsday. It's a good draw. I kind of don't want them to play the Needle, but I also want to get the Bauble out. Maybe it makes sense to duress right now. See what they drew. Okay, interesting. Well, definitely taking Fluster, because I don't actually care that much about the Needle, probably. I don't have any way to draw cards, so if I have the opportunity to just go for it next turn, I should just go for it. Nothing much has changed. Oh, drop the second Deathrite Shaman. And they don't have a Bayou anymore. Their hand is just Force Needle. Alright. So they might play the Needle next turn, which would be a little annoying. If they don't play the Needle, I'm probably going to Brainstorm on end step. Because if I draw a Petal or a Ritual, or even like another LED and Burning Wish, we can think about going for it. but probably the Needle's coming down. And so Trop was their draw for the turn. So all they have left is Force. So Force on Needle. I mean, they're putting Needle on Bobble, not Force on Needle. Needle on Bobble. Yep, so that's not a kill. But I don't want to cast the Brainstorm here, because I'll be Brainstorm locked, and I kind of want that to draw into my pile. Ooh! Dead. So I'll go to 8, that'll do 4, so this should be lethal. Good draws. It's always nice when you get good draws. And they're short on mana to actually hardcast Force. Good thing they didn't know the deck well enough. Huh. Alright. So this is a basic one. I'm gonna go to 8. Those guys can do 2 to me each. Just 4, so I'll be at 4, so I can play a program. So I should have, they don't have any, no creatures in the graveyard to gain life. So, Act, Burning Wish, LED Probe. Basic. Okay. Easy peasy. I does not need a microphone. My deck is fucking powerful. Here we go. Give him the deck. Show me that match win. Sorry about your 5-0. Biatch. But I didn't want to pick up a loss either. He's probably going to ask me again. Woo! The big 3060. Alrighty, what's next? Play another match. What did I even play in the second round? Oh yeah, the fucking chalice shit. So hey, I want a fucking I want a fucking die roll. That's good. That's a decent hand, I guess. I think it's keepable. It kind of sucks that it's got so many lands. But it's a turn 2 kill if I draw a probe or a lion's eye diamond. I guess I'll just lead on the Misty and pass. It's the most ambiguous opening, most generic opening. And I'd like to see what they're on here. And a port and a diamond, so it looks like it's land, so I got time to kill. Exploration is strong, of course. Playing a stage. I am hoping that I don't die super fast. That therapy really doesn't do anything for me here. I guess I'm just going to play out those. They've just got... Oh, cycling shelter thinking. Okay. I really don't want to just die to a fast combo against lands. It would suck to fucking get screwed like that in a good matchup. Would you fucking look at that? Alright. Oh, fuck my life. Okay. There are a lot of draws that win me the game here. Lotus Petal, LED. Would Lotus Petal do it? No, Lotus Petal wouldn't do it. LED, Ritual, any cantrip. LED, Ritual, any cantrip wins the game here. So that's fucking... Any LED, Ritual, any cantrip is... That's 7. That's like a solid third of the deck, maybe more. I guess it probably behooves me here to actually crack these fetches, thin out the deck a little bit, and if they port me, they can't make Merit Lage. Right? Yeah, so I'll just crack for my basics. Yes! Okay. Huh. Would have felt bad about that one. I don't want to show off my third basic. They can see it when I cast Doomsday, but there's no need. Okay. This is a basic double cantrip pile. No fancy schmancy shenanigans here. So unless they have, I don't even know at this point. I can't think of anything that they play main deck that would disrupt me. Done. Wish. LED, LED, Act and Impulse, LED, and then I will ponder. Make sure to put these back in the right order, which is LED, Act, LED. I wish it would show you them in the order. Like, why does it change the order? It's fucking bad engineering. No shuffle. Cast the LED. Holding priority. Holding priority. Just making sure. Brainstorm, crack this for red. Put those back. Cast Act. I suppose if they had a way to gain life, I would lose here. This is another thing. I really fucking wish it didn't give you the option to use Burning Wish's ability. Because if you've ever misclicked that, that's like ultimate feel bads. I think I've only done it once, but it feels like just fucking awful. Alright, let's see. So I definitely am starting out therapy. Definitely bringing in like all of this, I think I want all of it. Bauble is not great. I probably want to cut one duress for Thoughtseize like last time. Siding for this is very similar to the... I mean, it's basic siding for the Chalice matchups. The real question... Like, you want to keep some discarding because sometimes they play Mind Break Trap. But in this matchup, you want all your Lotus Petals. Also, I'll cut a Preordain, and I think that's where I want to be here. A Braid isn't as good in this matchup, because they have Wastelands and ways to find it. And they can, like, port down your red sources and stuff. This hand is not good enough. So this is Virtual Mold 6 because of Act. It's only got one land. It does have business cantrips and some defense, but it's susceptible to Wasteland, and I'm on the draw anyway, so Mold of 6 doesn't hurt me as much, so I'm going to Maul. They Mold of 6 too. I got to keep this. It's got no basics. It's got 2 lands, which is nice. I probably keep that on top because I can ponder first turn. So they have a slow start. Hopefully they don't have a turn 2 something to do. If I find... Okay, so I found Hurkyl's Recall. That's good. It's a good start. I guess I want to put it like this. It kind of sucks to not be able to shuffle that away, not feel like I could shuffle that away, because I really wanted to find a Doomsday and have a turn 2 kill. But you know how it is. So they crop rotation for something. Ancient Tomb. To cast. Huh. Ah, interesting. Looks like I'm getting fucking punished for not shuffling that away. I really hope they don't have a Wasteland here. I wonder if it's correct to Brainstorm, or I should just wait a turn. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm not, like, in super imminent danger of dying. They don't have a lot going on. Gamble. I wonder what they're gambling for. Probably Sphere. Oh, they discarded it. Get fucked, asshole. Okay, so they got the Ghost Quarter. That's good, I guess. And they are tapping that to draw. Let's see if they Ghost Quarter any of my shit here. No. So they come in with a tracker. I don't really want to draw that duress, so I think I want to crack this. I also don't want to be brainstorming right now, but I don't want to get brainstorm locked either. I think I'm going to brainstorm. It kind of sucks that I'm going to draw the duress, but I drew a chain. Yeah, those are weak fucking draws. Now I feel like I have to keep the Act on Impulse because it's my cantrip. I'm going to get rid of the Thoughtseize I think I'm going to get rid of the Hercules. And then I'm going to fetch an Underground Sea. Because I don't want to fetch too many basics when they got the Ghost Quarter available. Another crop rotation, okay. Just take that. So I could die kind of fast since they got double tracker here. I guess I can bounce a tracker. Maybe I should. What did they have? Tracker, diamond, okay. Might be worth it to bounce the bigger tracker. This is just kind of a shitty situation. I really need to draw a business spell here. So they're ghost quartering what? Targeting Ancient Tomb. Oh, so they can get another... They don't want the Ancient Tomb anymore, they just want to get the trigger on the tracker. And then they can... They're short on mana to cast another tracker. They floated it to get the clue, okay. I wonder if they have another land. If they don't have another land, I kind of am tempted to chain the tracker here. Because it's a big boy. But they're also at a low life total, and chain could potentially help me get lethal on a Burning Wish. So I probably am not going to chain this turn. They're bogging. I don't care about bog. They did have a second land. It's a big boy, that's for sure. So if I draw Burning Wish, I should just win the game here. Depends a little on what they draw. Like if they have Mindbreak Trap or Surgical. Well, not Surgical, but if they have Mindbreak Trap, that's a problem. Doomsday wins the game here as long as they don't have Mindbreak Trap or Surgical. Ponder's fine. Ponder's a good card here. Another LED. That isn't really what I want. I guess I probably am just shuffling this, right? Another LED. I probably can afford to wait one more turn before I make a desperation play with Act. So I think I will. Hopefully, actually, they've drawn a lot of cards. If they have another, well, I have the chain. If they have another sphere, so I think I'm just gonna pass again. And if I gotta do something, it's gonna be next turn, since I should have enough to chain another land. That's fine. Get another clue. Also fine. They're gonna have a lot of fucking stuff to do here. Drawing off the thing with their clue. Looking for another sphere. They did play their land for the turn, so I don't need to worry about Wasteland anymore. Drawing with the other clue. I guess I can chain now. Since I should be... Discard Dark Depths. I should be clear to... I should be... Like, if I draw a Burning Wish, I should be able to kill them regardless. Like, I don't need the chain as... What's the fuck is word? I don't need the chain as... a storm engine, because I'll have enough mana. Come on, give me the business. Not the business. But Guess we'll grab a swamp. This, red mana source with this, and now I don't need to cast my ritual to cast my Act and Impulse. So I probably want the Badlands here. So Act. Give me something good. Come on, bitch. That ain't nothing good. I already played my friggin' land for the turn. I'll just probe. They don't have anything good there. They got 2 trackers. Fucking ritual. Maybe I should have brainstormed first. Because if I drew a wish, I would have been able to cast it off of the probe. Man, god, fuck! Alright, I'll just put the 2 rituals back. And pass turn. Hope they don't draw anything. Next turn they can cast 2 trackers. I'll be in danger of dying fast. Or the turn after this, I guess. This fucking shit draw. Jesus Christ. So down comes the diamond. But they pitch the Dark Depths, which is interesting. Down comes the Tireless Tracker. See, I felt like they would have wanted... I guess the Depths doesn't make any mana, so they want to cast both trackers. Because now next turn, if they have a land... If they have a land, I am dead. So I probably want to just probe... Well, no. I have so much mana. I have so much mana that I can afford to probe for life here, right? I mean, I can afford to cast the probe. And then that... There's no way they're not going to have a land next turn. I'm just going to probe for life. Well, they don't have land, so hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. But they have so many top decks, like crop rotation, land, gamble, life from the loam, all the fucking lands in their deck. The chance of them drawing like the 4th Mox Diamond or something to I mean, Sphere of Resistance would be a death sentence, so the chances of them drawing like the 4th Mox Diamond or something and not having lethal next turn is very low. So I think probing for life here is still right. But this fucking Brainstorm has to hit something. Okay. I want to keep both cantrips. And probably this fetch land. I have more than enough mana, so I can put back the 2 rituals. Because I'm really just wanting to find a Doomsday or a Burning Wish right now. I should Preordain. Preordain then Ponder draws me deeper, so Preordain first. If this doesn't find the friggin' Doomsday, what to do about that Conjurer's Bauble? Do I draw the Bauble and then Ponder? Alright, so let's think. If this Preordain doesn't draw me a Doomsday, then my only out is Burning Wish. If I just draw the Bauble, I'll see 1 fewer card, but Doomsday is still an out because I'll have a cantrip. So my percentages, my number of viable outs is better if I draw the Bauble here, even though I see 1 fewer card. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's right. So I'm going to put on top, I'll draw it, and then I'll Ponder. Fucking A, thank the fucking Lord. Oh my god. That would have sucked so many fucking nuts if I hadn't gotten there. I just needed fucking something. And here I can actually just, like, I don't even need to fuck around with much here because my storm count's so high. I could showboat, but there's literally no point. I just need a Burning Wish on top and fucking 4 other cards that literally don't matter. I almost put the Burning Wish on bottom. I almost fucking clicked it. Oh my god, I would have killed myself. No, literally, shouldn't joke about suicide, but I would have. There's the drills. Give them the motherfucking drills. Okay. Man, I'm going fucking strong here. Let's keep up the streak. The unicorn invasion of the deep. Down from the mountains and across the river Tay, an army of undead unicorns are riding into the fray. Firebolts and lightning are raining from the sky. Chaos and bloodshed while all the people die. This epic battle begins the final war. Invasion of the D. Fucking A. This is taking so long, you've been forced to listen to my fucking falsetto. Well, I'd love to get the 5-0 here, but this shit is like real fucking strong regardless. Like, that's not anything to be ashamed about. Fucking 4-0, 8-0. Because I have to wait a long time. I guess if it's trying to pair you up against people with the same record, takes a little longer if you're making a deep run, maybe. But excuse me. From the mountains and across the river Tay. Wowie zowie, this is taking a long time. Making me fucking fidgety. I just want to lose my last match. Alright, thank you. I'd rather not lose this match. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I won the die roll, that's nice. Don't know what this... this hand's a little weak. But it's also hard to pass up. I think I want to keep it. It's got some potential to make goblins. It kind of sucks that the Lab Maniac's in my hand. Like, if that was a ritual, this hand would be gold. It might not be good enough. It's a virtual mold of 6 anyway. I would keep this on a mold of 6, though, I think. It's a virtual mold of 6 anyway, but I keep it on a mold of 6, so I'm kind of okay with it. Rather than gamble. Like, it's not a great mold of 6. 3 lands, Wish, LED Ponder. Actually, maybe it's better than it. Like, it's not an excellent mold of 6, that's for sure. It's probably a totally fine to good mold of 6. I guess on a mold of 6, I'd rather have 2 lands and a ritual instead of 3 lands, but okay. I wonder how long that thing was in there. I guess I'm gonna lead with Delta for Underground Seed Ponder. Depending on what I see off this Ponder, I could set up for, like, if I see Probe Ritual or something, a ritual somewhere in there, I can think about, or Duress Ritual. There's a ritual I can think about making goblins. I suppose another LED, or that's pretty good. I definitely think I want to keep this. I'll do that. No shuffle. So we'll see what they start off with. Chaos and bloodshed, while lost people die. What is going on? Hey, maybe they'll just time out and I'll get a free win. Maybe they're debating about whether to just jam on turn 1, because I opened up with something that signifies a blue deck. Or maybe their connection's super slow and they've disconnected. All kinds of possibilities. I'd love to get a free 5-0, but it would also feel kind of bad to lose that last round. I mean, not lose the last round, but to not win the last round. You know what I'm saying? Like, not fight for that. But it looks like they have not disconnected. They're just really slow. Draw. Okay. So this is probably... it's fucking Delvery Dew. Good old Delvery Dew. I guess I'm brainstorming here. I want to find some discard to go with my goblin plan. And they force it. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe they have a wasteland? I mean, okay, so they probe. They're probably going to probe. I'm probably just going to... Oh, wait, never mind. That was their draw stage still. I'm probably just going to jam 8 goblins. 8 or more goblins. Because it can beat days. So they need to have a second force. And they're at 16 life now, so they're pretty low. So they're digging for another force. Let's see if what they do with this ponder. If they shuffle it, I'm definitely going for it. Come on, shuffle. No shuffle. That's too bad. I really wanted to shuffle. Oh, I wanted to fucking fetch too. Shit, cocks! Well, maybe I'm just supposed to drop my lab man. Like they aren't stifling here. Landman's extra power on board. Next turn I can try and go for it, which will let me play through double days. Or I might draw a discard. Having Landman on board will let me... If I draw a therapy, it lets me therapy, flashback therapy. They're probing again. They're getting down pretty low. Is this just plain old blue-red Delver? Maybe it is. The Flooded Strand kind of indicates that. They're willing to put themselves down pretty low. No blocks. Kraken they fetch. Uh-oh. If they have a fucking pop, if they pop me... Oh no, it's Grixis Delver. So probably no pops. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay. That's scary. It's a little scary. Just a little bit scary. And another fucking land. God damn it. Well, now I can at least block the Angler. Man. Looks like I might be missing out on my perfect run here. They're bolting my dude, but at least they ain't bolting me. Although if they have a second bolt, I am dead. Ponder, sure. They're just looking for the second bolt. So I need to cast 7 spells to win. Doesn't seem likely. Oh, they're still looking for that second bolt. Doesn't look like they found it, or they're slow rolling. Another Burning Wish? Huh. Maybe they just force this. Yes, I would like to use Burning Wish's ability. Oh, my only discard spell is the Thoughtseize. Shit on my dick. Shit on my fucking dick. Well, this is one of those fucking times where my fucking dick hurts. Goblins ain't good enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm short with the fucking Burning Wish. I needed them to force will that Burning Wish. That would have worked best. I can't massacre. Yeah, I can't fucking cast anything. So I guess I'm just gonna get Consign. Cast an LED. Yep, just show me that you had it. Show me that you fucking had it. Yep. Alright, well, that's how shit goes sometimes. Alright, let's see. The game plan here is I want that, and I want both of these, I think, at the expense of 2 baubles. Or no, a Burning Wish. Burning Wish and a Preordain. A couple Preordains is my general game plan here. Okay, let's hope this one goes a little better. I'm still not sure if I really want both empties. Like, if 3 empties is really where I want to be. Or at least against Delver, you know. This hand's fine. I gotta keep this. Probing me? Sure. You're just gonna lead off with fucking Cabal Therapy? Oh yeah, feel the burn. Oh, here it comes. Oh, Kimochi. Yep. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yep. Wow, you're so good at magic. I bet you copy pasted this fucking deck list from the internet. Guess I'm just gonna duress here. Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Did they fucking cast all 4 probes last game? No, I don't think they did, but I think they came close. Cast Gitaxian Probe. Cast Gitaxian Probe. Maybe it was only 3. Alright, so not that I would have won that last game. Like, if I had not had the Thoughtseize, if I'd had a different discard spell, I wouldn't have won that last game because they would have been at 1 life. Like, I only could have got them for 6. So really, I needed them to force the first Burning Wish to put them to 12, and then it would have been Burning Wish, Force, LED, Burning Wish, Tendrils would be exactly lethal. So they needed to screw up to win or to lose there, for me to win there. But it still felt kind of bad to not be able to Thoughtseize and see, or to like have the mana to Burning Wish for your discard and not be able to cast it. But it probably just wasn't that bad, really. I think I just wait here. I'm not under pressure yet. And I don't want to, like, if they resolve this Brainstorm, I'm going to need to Thoughtseize away their Red Blast. My resources are really depleted here. So as long as they continue to not put me under any pressure, I'm going to continue to wait. Okay, there's the young PZ. I do feel like in that first game of this match, most recent last game, I did get a little punished for my keep maybe. I don't know. It's just hard to know if I guess I'm fucking. No, I'm not. I'm getting punished again for not thought seizing this turn because they. Did I see the therapy? They didn't have therapy when I looked at their hand, right? So they must have found pondered into therapy and young pyromancer. Yep. So taking the thought seize, sure, that's of course what they would do. Empty is not good against young pyromancer. That's part of why I feel like you only really want one empty to like bring in the one extra empty, because it does suck to like get a hand clogged to them. They're putting themselves down real low. I need to fit this fucking brainstorm through. But I am gonna. So I'm on a 4-turn clock, and I know they have counter magic and stuff in their hand, and brainstorm is just gonna make that worse. I guess casting empty does become an option to slow the clock down. Like if I draw another land, I'm probably just gonna hard cast empty. Or not. Or you know, I could just get fucking Delvered out. That's fine. It was a good run. It was a good run. Now I don't even have a shot to make a pass the turn pile. Yeah, I think I'm out of this game. Got it out of my control. This is just gonna get red blasted. Yep, I'm dead. I don't see a line anymore. If I ritual and cast empty, it makes 8 goblins, which isn't going to be enough to buy. Like, it buys me time, but it's not going to win. Doesn't even buy me that much time because they just never attack with their young pyromancer. They keep making tokens. And they drain me with Deathray Shaman. So it doesn't seem right to even waste the ritual. But I'm probably just going to get fucking bolted. I think my only out at this point is to like draw another brainstorm and brainstorm into just the absolute nuts. Yeah, so now I can't cast Doomsday because I'm just dead to the Deathray Shaman. Oh, they're using it for mana. That's a little interesting. They got Leovold or something? Was this check pile the whole time? Check pile with fucking taxing probes? What the? Oh no, they just drained me right now. Okay, so now I actually could cast the Doomsday. So I can beat just a Daze, but it's so unlikely that they have just a Daze. But anyway, I mean, I guess I'll try it. They probably just have a Bolt. They're probably laughing. Here it comes. Force me, daze me. Give it to me, baby. I know you fucking got something up in there. Counterspell? Is it just actual factual counterspell? There. Hard casting days. Interesting. I guess I'm paying for it. Means that they probably have force in a blue spell. Yeah, I'll pay for days. They let it resolve. So, riddle me this. What the fuck else do you got? I mean, it's just a double cantrip pile. If they got it, they got it. If they don't, somehow I fucking got it because they're bad. To be fair, I guess they don't know what I was on. I mean, did they see Doomsday in game 1? I don't remember. Whatever. Maybe they just have Stifle. Is it just Stifle? Ah. Well, I could draw one of my LEDs. If I draw one of the LEDs, that's still okay. And then Ponder gives me a better shot. So Ponder probably would have been a better card to open up with, but my chances are still not... It's not impossible that I win the game still, is what I'm trying to say. And targeted Doomsday. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Show me what you got, my man. If it's another fucking daze, I'm dead anyway. Fingers crossed. I have a 60% chance to draw the card I need, and then I still need to ponder and then hit the right card. So, ooh, it's a Lion's Eye Diamond. Come on. Come on, you bitch. Show me the motherfucking act on impulse. Yes! Alright, now just show me that you don't have another daze. Here it comes. No daze. Interesting. Maybe they just didn't have it. Alright, well, I'm a lucky son of a bitch. I genuinely don't think I could have gotten luckier, because my opponent literally activated the Deathrite Shaman when they should have waited, because then I wouldn't be able to cast Doomsday, but maybe they didn't know that. They surgical me, and I still won. Admittedly, my chances were on the higher side. I had a 60% chance to draw the Lion's Eye Diamond. I had a 75% chance, a little higher than 75% chance to see the Act on Impulse. So chances weren't like, it wasn't impossible that I beat the surgical, but also the fact that they just didn't have another Force of Will or a Storm or something. Oh, okay. What do I do about this Empty the Warrens thing? I probably just run the same shit. Let's do it. Down the fucking wire here. This hand's alright. This hand's a keeper. It can make goblins. It can do a Doomsday. It's susceptible to Wasteland, but it's also susceptible to Therapy and Surgical. The guy is really gung-ho with the probes. Oh my fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me just, fuck your ass. That's what they're saying right now. Yeah, man. So skilled. So skilled. Oh my god. Fucking tilt. Let me just draw Empty right here. It makes 6 goblins. Nope. Pass. I mean, if I draw Empty now, like 8 goblins is better than 6, by quite a bit. Oh, look at me. I have fucking everything. Let me just always have it. I could have been siding out Lab Maniac in this matchup, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And it probably is right, because they're probably playing Lightning Bolts. But I'm on the fence about siding out Lab Maniac in this matchup because they do have discard. They can, like, they have Therapy and oftentimes even Thoughtseize post board, so they can really reduce the amount of resources you have to work with. And sometimes you want to just be able to jam the pass a turn pile because, you know, sometimes it's just gonna get there if you're lucky. They're probably holding up Red Blast, but maybe not. They do like those Red Blasts. Yep. There's that. Okay. I'd really love to draw one of my fucking empties right now. Young Peasy. No? Yep. If I draw an empty, I'm still probably making the goblins because I just don't know what would be better at this point. Of course, the real answer to what would be better is just drawing fucking dick. How about that? Passing another turn. Yeah, I think I want Lab Maniac out in this matchup. Now that I've drawn it, drawing it feels really bad. And so I'm kind of just thinking, like against this deck, you can't afford to have dead draws. Especially if I'm packing into, Empty the Warrens, you really want, like, the extra preordained to be able to pass by them or find them or whatever. So it just doesn't feel good to have the doesn't feel good to top deck Maniac when you want to top deck literally anything else most of the time. And because they're playing bolts past turn pile, because they're playing bolts and just ridiculous amounts of disruption post board, past the turn piles, like once in a while maybe they save your ass, but the vast majority of the time they're not going to get there. And I think having more meaningful spells to cast in this matchup probably is better than a marginal win condition. Well, it was a good run. I know I said that last time and somehow won, but I can't expect my opponent to be that bad again. It's just not realistic. Because now, with Young Peasy, the Goblin plan is so much weaker. And they took my Ritual too, so I don't even have mana for it this turn, which means they're going to get even more Goblins, and I'm going to make, like, at best, like, fucking 8 tokens. They're also not as gung-ho with their probes this time. Oh, now they're going to take my petals. Well, that's it. So they take my lowest petals. Alright, so let's talk about how I actually win this game at this point. I need to top deck, like, Ritual, Doomsday, LED, back to back to back. And then I'll need to therapy them before I try to go off. Oh, they have the other therapy. Okay. Yep, this is just game. Because there's no way that in these 4 cards they don't have a Daze or a Spell Pierce or a Force of Will. So I think at this point there just isn't a realistic way for me to win. Ha! Oh, ha! Ha! Well, there you are. Nice to see you, friend. Nice to see you. Fucking piece of shit. Alright, I'm gonna let them kill me for real, but if they play a Wasteland, if they Wasteland my Underground Sea, I'm just gonna scoot. I mean, I don't have a realistic way to win anymore. I would have to top deck, like I said. Ritual, LED, Doomsday. They'd have to make no more threats, which they're already doing. And they'd have to not have any disruption in their hand. So, it's a good joke, but... Fuck my life. Fuck my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Fuck. Oh, shit. Maybe they'll disconnect somehow. That's my out here. I'm on a 2-turn clock now. Actually, there literally isn't anything that I can do to win at this point. Yeah, well, let me just not even let you fucking resolve this spell, even though it's not going to do anything. You know the contents of my hand, I think. I guess they don't know I have the Empty Lawrence, but... You know what? Would have been a good card to wish for. Oh no, it's an instant. I mean, I guess like Cave-In. Maybe I should be playing Cave-In in my board. Is that a good card? Is Cave-In a good card, guys? I really hope they play another Vulcan Double Bolt me or something. That would make me, oh, so hard. Yes, I'll put it in my butt. Just fucking fill me up with your dick. Shit. I don't even know why they aren't. What are they doing? Just got that in right at the end. Alright, well, hey, I mean, that's pretty good. Right? Alright, so that guy was probably an asshole if he was tempted to just leave me at 1 anyway, but whatever. I ain't one to not admit my mistakes. I also still think he's an asshole if, you know, you fucking confront someone trolling you on the internet. Like, that's an asshole move. So is calling someone an asshole in Magic Chat, but I don't give a shit. Alright, I'm cracking these treasure chests because this is how I roll. 130 play points. That's pretty good. Ooh, and a Misty. An Expo Misty. Fresh as fuck. What is this card? What is this card? I can't even tell. It's probably no good for me, but... Alright, well that was pretty good. Got a lot of play points out of it. God, what the fuck is this thing? Magic Online Play Rewards Pack. Let's open that too. A fucking Gitaxian Probe. Great. Let's see. Alright, well, let's end my video. Maybe that Expo Misty can get me some more ticks or some more, maybe get me enough to fucking buy some Tarns. Thanks for watching.